friend. This month, we have been talking about mindful living practices that support us during the chaotic phases of life. And this week, we are taking that a step further to talk about how we come back after those trying times. Because sometimes it's not always the hard moments that stay with us. It's not always the argument, the bad news, overstimulations, the rushing, or the plans that fell apart. Sometimes what lingers is what that moment left behind. The tightness in our chest, the clenched jaw, tense shoulders, and the looping and spiraling thoughts and imaginary conversations in our heads. And that can feel confusing, especially if you keep thinking like, why am I still upset? Or why can't I let this go? And that is what we are going to address in today's guided meditation. Hello, and welcome to Torches, Yoga and Mindfulness. I'm Lauren, and I'll be your coach. If you're curious about mindfulness, healing, and practical habits that actually work, you're in the right place because here we focus on simple but powerful practices grounded in ancient wisdom and modern science to care for both our mind and body. So go ahead, hit that like and subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Before we go any further, I want you to know if you are just past a hard phase of life and you're not feeling like your old self or like your system may be stuck in fight or flight mode, your body is not working against you. It's actually working for you. After hard times of stress, conflict, or overwhelm, our nervous systems can stay activated long after the event itself has passed because our brain's first job isn't peace, it's protection. And when something catches us off guard or hurts us, overwhelms or frustrates us, or even really any of the things that life can throw at us, the nervous system does exactly what it is designed to do. It prepares, it braces, it scans, sometimes without ever getting the message that the moment itself is over. And that's where practices like this come in, not so we can force calm or pretend like the thing didn't happen, but to help the body update and help the system to recognize that we're done with that. We're here now. And maybe that disruption for you looked like conflict. Maybe someone said something that hit harder than expected. Or maybe their silence said everything. Maybe you're replaying a conversation and coming up with what you wish you would have said. And every time the conversation starts to replay, it comes with a tightness in your chest, a stiffness in your throat. Maybe it wasn't a conflict or harsh words, but it's just all the mounting responsibilities and demands in life. Too many people needing something from you, or there's too many decisions to make. And somewhere between trying to hold it all together, you started to feel like you yourself were falling apart. If any of that sounds familiar, friend, you're exactly where you need to be. You know, of course, I have some of my favorite stones, oils, and herbs that I would use in my practice if you would like to incorporate them into yours. If you've seen some of my other guided meditations, you know I am always going on about how if you're only going to have one stone for your practice, let it be amethyst. Well, for this one, rose quartz is giving amethyst a run for its money. So for this practice, this is going to be my number one choice. It's rose quartz. She is a powerful companion to help cultivate self-compassion and unconditional self-love. Something we all definitely need when life starts to feel like it's kicking our butts. Of course, though, my second choice would be our trusty amethyst, helping to clear away the mental clutter that we've been carrying. It's going to help release that anxiety and bring balance back to our emotions. Another beautiful stone is going to be our labradorite. Sorry, I'm struggling with that one today. Labradorite. This one is sometimes called a guiding stone, helping us through life's transitions, and it's said to help clear worries, embrace our intuition, and rediscover our authentic self. All right, for herbs, I have rosemary. You can either use the herb or the essential oil, and I like this for this instance just to help clear away all the unwanted stagnant energy and feelings that can get left behind during hard seasons of life. Lemon balm is another as a T especially, is going to be a great supporter here. It's a nervine, so it directly interacts with our body chemistry to help pull us out of the blues or a heavy heart. For oils, I kept the list short. Lavender is going to be my go-to to help settle our nerves and help us relax into our practice. All right, my friend, if you need to brew some tea or collect some tools, dim the lights, or grab a blanket, go ahead, hit the pause button, and meet me back here in a comfortable seated or lying down position. All right, if you're all settled, let's get started. As we settle into our practice, you can close your eyes if it feels safe to do so, or let them settle onto your focal point. I want you to imagine your nervous system like a snow globe that has been shaken up. Thoughts are swirling, emotions are suspended, and everything is moving so fast it's hard to see clearly. In this practice, we're not trying to force the snow to settle. We are simply setting the globe down and allowing gravity to do what gravity has always done, slowly and naturally. Bringing things back to center, I invite you now to let your awareness drop from the swirling thoughts of your mind and come into your body. Take a brief moment to scan your body to notice where you are holding tensions. Start from the crown of your head and let your attention slowly roll down your whole body. If you come across an area of tightness, no need to judge or explain why it's there. Just keep your attention there, taking a couple deep breaths into those muscles and inviting that area to relax. Let your brow and jaw relax. Drop your tongue from the roof of your mouth. If you are in a position to do so, let your hands rest palms up to welcome a deeper relaxation into your shoulders. Release any tension in your abdomen, lower back, hips, and thighs. Feel your legs and feet relaxed. Notice now the areas of your body making contact with the support beneath you, maybe your seat, back, hips, or feet. Feel yourself get heavier as you melt into the support, just letting your body be held. Begin to notice your breath just as it is, and let that be enough. Feel the air moving in and out. If it feels comfortable, let your exhale become just a little longer than your inhale for a few breaths. Nothing forced, just longer. Breathing in and breathing out. Just deepening the breath enough to what feels good and natural for your body. Take another inhale and a deeper exhale, letting your whole body and mind relax. One last deep inhale, inviting openness and calm observation in. And on this last, longer exhale, let your full self melt, held only by the support beneath you. Sometimes when stress builds or a conflict catches us off guard, we don't just carry it in our thoughts, we carry it in the body. If any recent or past upset, hurt, or frustration comes to mind, take a moment now to notice where your body may still be holding that memory, that conversation, that hurt, or that burnout. Without an agenda to change anything, with compassion as if you were approaching a child with a skinned knee. If a sensation or a certain area of your body doesn't immediately call your attention when you bring this event to mind, that's okay. Sometimes our body isn't used to speaking up for itself. And if that's the case, I invite you now to bring your awareness to the crown of your head again and allow it to slowly roll down your body like a small marble. Just noticing each area one at a time and seeing if there are any sensations present. Does it feel like there is a weight on your shoulders, heaviness in your chest, a tightness in your heart or your throat, or maybe somewhere you didn't expect? Just notice. No judgment, no story, just presence with the feeling. And if any emotion shows up here, that's okay. Allow it. Is there a frustration, a hurt, irritation, sadness, disappointment, anger, numbness, or confusion? Any emotion is a welcome part of this experience. If you can't name what comes up, that's okay. Our bodies and our emotions don't speak with words, and sometimes there just isn't a word to translate it for our minds. No need to explain it or justify it. Don't push it away. With your next inhale, make a little space for it to move around as it needs to. Room to stretch and move and process a little bit more of its energy. Just enough space to notice it without becoming it. And if your mind keeps replaying something, a conversation, their tone, a look, or a moment you wish had gone differently, that is okay too. We are not trying to shut the mind down. We are helping the body to catch up to the present. I invite you again to notice where your body is held by the support beneath you. Notice your environment, the temperature, any sounds or textures. Notice the breath moving in and out, flowing at its natural rhythm. Notice what is here, what is now, not what happened then. You are here. And with your next breath, silently repeat to yourself, in this moment, I am here. Breathing out, in this moment, I am safe enough to soften. Again, breathing in, I am here. Breathing out, I do not have to stay braced. One more time, breathing in presence. Breathing out, permission. And now for a few breaths, let there be nothing to analyze, nothing to fix, nothing to become. Just breathe, just notice, just be here. If a sensation is still holding and emotions still swirl, acknowledge that this is an allowed part of your experience, but let it know you will return another time to sit with it again until it is ready to move on. Take a moment to notice what feels different now. Not better, not perfect, not fully resolved, just different. Maybe the clenching and bracing has eased, the racing thoughts slowed, the urgency is no longer gripping so tightly. There is an openness, an ability to choose your next moment instead of reacting from the last one. That matters. Grounding doesn't always feel like peace. It can come as clarity, a spaciousness, or a slowing down. Sometimes it feels like remembering that you do not have to abandon yourself just because life got loud and overly demanding. Before we depart our internal landscape, let's take a moment of gratitude here for whatever comes to mind. Gratitude for showing up for yourself. Gratitude for your strength and health that brought you here today. Gratitude just for this breath right here. Let your gratitude be a warm light glowing in your heart center. With each breath, it expands its reach until it flows beyond yourself. Friend, I invite you now to deepen your inhale for just a breath or two, letting your body know you are preparing for movement again. Bring your attention to the support beneath you, the temperature of the room you are in upon your skin, and any sounds that may be around you. As you're ready, start to welcome movement back into the body with little wiggles in the fingers and toes, elbows and knees, maybe a few turns of the neck if it feels okay. Now, as you're ready, you can flutter your eyes open or blink them back into focus to come back to this space with me. Welcome back, friend. How was that practice for you? This is definitely a great practice to follow up with a quick journaling session, to write out whatever it was that came up for you. Get your thoughts out on the page. Any disappointments, hurts, conflicts, whatever it is, give this event, this thing you are holding, somewhere to live besides your head, your heart, and your body. Friend, as you move through the rest of your day and week, I hope you carry this with you. That moment may have disrupted you, but it does not get to decide for you how you return. Friend, thank you so much for allowing me to guide you in your practice today. Stay present, stay kind to yourself, and I will see you soon.